Hi everyone, Melissa Lorena, the job interview coach, and today has been outstanding so far. So I wanted to share with you a little sneak peek into the HR Toolkit. So what I did was I selected one insight that is in this very resource-rich kit, and I wanted to share it with you in this video. So here we go. If you have a conversation with human resources or a recruiter, you will need to have a better handle on what really matters to them. This conversation can be during a screening interview. It can be in the middle of the process. They can be on a panel. Whatever the case, what's important, even as a pure marketer, is understanding your target audience. So here we go. How can you make better use of any interaction you have with human resources? Wanted to share with you 3 things that you want to think about as you approach HR or any recruiter. But I wanted to give you a little bit of context that comes straight from the HR Toolkit, which is on sale on my website. So here is the context. HR professionals and recruiters are being held up towards these tangible goals. So success metrics. And one metric, which I think a lot of job candidates can make really great use of, is the fact that they are held to aggressive acceptance rate goals. So what does that mean? If HR presents to you an offer, they will in turn be held accountable for whether or not you accept the offer. With this idea in mind, as a job candidate who has to impress HR or a recruiter, you can do 3 things to give them the vote of confidence that an HR person or recruiter needs in order to extend an offer. These are the 3 things. 1, make sure you do your company research. And when you are talking to HR at any point in the process or recruiters, make sure you're sharing some of these insights when you have these interviews. Second point, to give HR or recruiters a vote of confidence that you're going to accept the offer, is make sure that you network aggressively internally. So that means that you have a number of people inside an organization vouching for you. Because you do this because you are relying on the reputation of these employees, HR and recruiters can assume, either for the good or for the bad, that you are not looking to burn bridges. So you will accept an offer if you have these internal sponsors or endorsers, okay? The third point is make sure you wear your heart on your sleeve. So if you are very particularly passionate about an organization, make sure that you express your passion, express your joy talking about the topic that you will be looking to solve if hired. So those are the 3 things you can do if you want to help give HR or recruiter at any point in the process reassurance that you would accept their offer because they are being held accountable for that metric. This insight, the fact that they're held accountable for metrics, in particular, this acceptance rate insight, is only one out of several that I have in my HR Toolkit. I highly suggest you shop the HR Toolkit so that this way you can use these insights that I've curated for you based on the HR professionals that I know in my own time as a generalist in HR several years ago too, so that you have the upper hand in any HR conversation or recruiter. Imagine that. Imagine knowing what is going to drive the behavior of an HR or a recruiter. Imagine then being able to take these insights in this toolkit and have them work on your behalf so you get the callback. You want the callback from HR or a recruiter. Otherwise, you will never get through to the hiring manager. So with that in mind, like this video. If you learned something new, share it. If someone is going through the recruitment process and you want to just give them a hint that there is a better way of preparing for your next conversation with HR or a recruiter, and that better way is shopping the HR Toolkit. I will leave you with that message today. I am so excited for you, and I really do hope that you are feeling motivated and excited about trying a new career, function, or company in the near future. If you're unhappy, if you feel anxiety now, you need to do something towards relieving that stress. So I encourage you to take some steps, even if they're a little uncomfortable, and move towards your dream employer. That employer exists.